So after the recent RMT bans, I remembered back to all my live streams and all my footage, and I found a ton of footage of me picking up gear for my friends dropping me gear, me dropping my friends gear, and you know, I thought maybe I am going to get banned. So I decided to investigate into the people who were banned and then relate that to the average player and how often the average player does this kind of stuff with my own footage. Enjoy.
Funneled through what? 5 billion plus rubles this white man. 5 bill, bro. Maybe 500 mil of that was probably Chad's rubles and viewer kits and shit. If that.
Okay, so that clip was taken 2-3 months into last wipe. That's Tig saying he's probably taken about $500 million worth of gear off his chat. So you could fairly say that by the end of a wipe, he would take $500 million to $1 billion worth of items being dropped to him in raid by people that he's loading in with. Plus, Schmitty Stone also admitted that off-stream he was being dropped bags full of meta ammo so that on-stream the next day he could run around with meta ammo PvPing for the content or for his chat.
He took 5k BP on one raid. Really? He did that? Stone, do you have like a clip of it? That's too much. 5k, you mean 762 BP? That's a lot. Wait, 5k? 60. So it's like this much full stack of BP ammos. Like, I collected BP ammos as a scav, I guess, at most.
Okay, now Tiggs also later admitted that BSG reached out to him, the BSG devs reached out to him last wipe and warned him that his account was being flagged for boosting. They reached out to him and said, "Your account is being flagged for boosting. You need to stop taking kits. You need to stop taking items off other players or you'll face a ban." Now, they obviously have some kind of system in place that, you know, it would be for cheating. It would be for cheaters, most likely. I've done lots of videos on cheating and they would have you know, some kind of program in place that flags accounts when accounts are taking too much high value loot, and obviously this little handful of streamers is flagging, they're getting flagged for basically the same sort of flag that a cheater would get, or a cheater that's, you know, boosting accounts or being boosted would get. I'd say these programs will be in place for people that aren't particularly cheating, but they're paying cheaters, or, you know, they're playing with cheaters who are boosting them. You know, and I'm not saying that these guys are doing that, but you could see how that would have a huge effect on the game. The entire player base is constantly giving BSG a hard time about, you know, problems with cheating in the game and the issues that the game is having. You know, the reason these systems are in place is to stop what you're seeing on your screen right now. It's to stop people cheating in the game. It's to stop cheaters boosting people in the game. It's to stop all the stuff in the game that's happening that you people are complaining about. You're the people who are sitting around saying BSG does nothing about cheating, but at the same time, you know, you want your streamer to be able to be donated $1 million, $1 billion worth of items within a couple of months. You know, like, do you want a game that has no cheaters? Do you want a game that has no RMT? Do you want a game that has no boosting? That's what you all say. That's what you all say you want. But then as soon as a streamer gets warned, like literally warned repeatedly, stop doing this, your account is being flagged, and then still continues to do it and gets banned, then you'll talk about how shit the company, how shit BSG is, how shit BSG doesn't do nothing, like BSG bans the wrong people. No, the average player should not be getting dropped $1 billion worth of items within a couple of months. No one should be getting dropped that. If you play 12 hours a day and you're getting dropped that, you're doing something wrong. You know? If you guys can't play this game and then complain that these systems are in place to stop these people. You know? The annoying thing about that I find about this all, Tiggs, for example, he sits there and complains all day about the state of the game. He sits there and just complains and shits on the game all day. But then when BSG reaches out to him and says, hey, your account is being flagged for RMT, if that was me, and I had the game devs reach out to me and say, hey mate, your account is being flagged, the first thing I would think is, these guys are dealing with a cheating problem. They're actively trying to slow cheating down. They're actively trying to prevent it. I need to listen. I need to stop doing that. You know, these guys don't want to have to go in and go through the daily ban list and make sure a streamer's not on there, because a streamer's just being a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? If these guys are getting carried by cheaters and getting dropped $500 million worth of gear within a month, those people need to be banned. You know, BSG can't be going through and making sure that streamers aren't getting caught in the crosshair. You know what I mean? Ban these fucking dudes. They're playing with cheaters or they're cheating themselves. Ban them. And if a streamer's doing the same, warn them, which is what they did. But then these guys just chose to continue to keep doing it. So what can they do? You know what I mean? They're not listening. They're choosing not to listen. No one wants these people in the game. No one wants the game to be in this state. So when these guys are doing things to change the state of the game and make the game better for us, maybe listen. You know, maybe when they tell you to stop doing certain things, maybe listen and stop doing it. You know, I've seen Tiggs on stream complaining that BSG doesn't explain things, doesn't explain why it works like this. You know, and at the same time, I've seen people complain that BSG's source code's been leaked. You know, it's good that these guys don't explain how this stuff works, because if they do, what do you think's going to happen? The cheaters are going to find a way around it. It's better if this stuff is left unexplained, and it's better if these streamers use half a brain and just listen. You know, because all these guys are, literally all these cheaters do is find ways around systems and find ways around restrictions and take advantage of them. You know? And if you look at one of these cheaters' average raids, they can easily go and make $2 million, $3 million a raid. Sometimes easily $5 million a raid. Easily. So in an average month for a cheater, they're making $500 million. They get banned. I've actually never seen that stim spawn there before. Holy shit. That's the first time I've ever seen a mule stim spawn up on that light. Wow. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I lost track of what I was saying now. Yeah, these guys need to use their brain a little bit, you know? You know, BSG's fighting a cheating problem. why don't you just play the game and just let them do what they need to do to stop this stuff, you know? No one wants these guys in the game. No one wants these cheaters running around ruining the game, sucking fucking every expensive item out of every raid, you know? And probably what we don't know is going on behind the scenes is these guys aren't killing people and they're sucking all the valuable stuff out of each raid, and then within a month they're getting banned because they're you know what I mean? Because they're dropping all the loot to someone else or whatever system is in place, you know what I mean? I can't sit here and say I know because I don't. You know, and I doubt the cheaters do either. That's why BSG is so quiet about this stuff and they don't explain it to these streamers, because these streamers are just clearly just fucking idiots and they'd get on stream and just tell everyone. They're like just stupid fucking kids that just can't keep their mouth shut. You know? It's... Just try and use your brain a little bit, guys. You know, BSG didn't just wake up one day and decide, oh, we're just going to give a streamer a hard time today. That's not... Because we all know that BSG, you know, lets these streamers get away with a lot. BSG actually goes out of its way to help streamers in its game. So imagine what it would take for a streamer to be banned. It would take a lot. Like I said before, these guys were warned. The devs reached out to these guys and warned them, and they didn't listen. They chose not to. Tiggs then went on to keep doing it. He found a labs red, he found a labs blue. He then sold them to his audience. You know, you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars here. You're talking about $1 billion. Like, no wonder he's being flagged in the same category that a cheater is. You know, and you know. The people that are complaining about these streamers being banned, at the same time, these are the same guys complaining that cheating is a problem in the game. You know? I'm thinking I might do a video on boosting an RMT with cheaters in the game, maybe look into that a little bit. I just thought I'd add this final clip in just to show you guys, you know, these guys that were recently banned, to show you guys the level of remorse and maturity and, you know, that these guys display once they were actually banned, you know. These guys make a living off this game, by the way. Let's see the level of remorse and respect shown once they're banned. And these are the guys everyone feels sorry for, by the way.
I just got RMT banned.
No way. I'm getting off.
I just got RMT banned.
There's no way.
I just got bipped. I just got bipped.
You actually got banned? There's no fucking way. Bro, show.
I'm showing it right now.
I can't. Oh fuck! My ad block is fucking bugging.
I got RMT banned.
Oh my god! You actually got banned.
I RMT'd one stack of 558 too many.
What is the chances my duo just got banned live on stream? This is great. Well, thanks for this tweet.
What do we do now?
Oh, that's fucked. Oh, that's fucked.
What do we do now?
Yeah, that's that's
Yeah, I need a BIP a viewer account or something, man. Tweet. I gotta put out a tweet. Hold on. Someone clip me getting nuked. Who's got the clip? Someone's got the clip.
Smitty, we paid it happened free they worship Lamau.
True. It finally happened. It happened kind of at a poor time, though. I'm not gonna lie. Is this it? Hold on, I'm gonna mute my audio real quick. Yeah, I got nuked for
Oh,
real,
you got
for real.
popped?
Yeah, they taxed me.
You're free.
I don't think I am though, dude. I think I just tax a viewer account and I'm on tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's the guy everyone feels sorry for. A guy who clearly shows a ton of respect for the game and how the game works and the game's community and the devs. Tiggs's plan, he's making announcements in Discord saying his next plan of action is to make a video pointing out just how much everyone else does it. But see, that's kind of pointless because everyone else isn't being flagged by the same system that a cheater would. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you get caught for something in life, is it really a valid point if you then go on to point out just how much everyone else does it? You know, it's like if you get put in front of a judge for a crime, like speeding. Is it a valid excuse to say everyone else on the highway was speeding a little bit too? You know, you'd get laughed at. But that's how the real world works anyway. These guys don't really live in the real world.